There was deliberate attempt to deny Igbos opportunity to rule Nigeria, Ikpeazu says. Can you imagine? Governor Ikpeazu of Abia State has started shouting. Hey, good morning, Ikpeazu. Can you imagine? So what he's coming out to say now is that there is actually a deliberate attempt to deny Igbos the opportunity to rule Nigeria. And I'm sure he's referring to the issue of Peter Obi. I remember that Ikpeazu was and is still a member of the PDP G5 governors that were aggrieved over the faulty zoning of presidency to the north within the PDP. Okay, their interest is that it should be zoned to the south. And I think in that saga, we saw how both Okezie, Ikpeazu, and Governor Tom of Benue State supported Peter Obi presidency, while Governor, what is his name? The governor in Sheyi Makinde, tactically was supporting Tinubu, but did not come out openly to say that. While Governor Wike was busy working for APC at the back end of it. Okay, so at the end of the day, it came out to be that Peter Obi was the most popular and most supported presidential candidate, who obviously would have won the election if not for the rigging. Okay, but now the Asiwaju Bola Tinubu of APC was announced as the winner. So right now, we understand that the case is also at the tribunal for trial, but Ikpeazu is now shouting. Let's hear what he has to say this time around. Governor Ikpeazu said that the time had come for Igbo to become intentional about their strategic disposition in Nigeria. Okay, Abia State Governor Ikpeazu has said there was a deliberate attempt by higher powers to deny Igbos the opportunity of ruling Nigeria. There was a deliberate attempt by powers that be to deny Igbo the opportunity to superintend over the affairs of the country, Ikpeazu said. The governor, who made the remark when he hosted the leadership of Nzukọ Ụmụnna, a pan-Igbo political organization, in his Umuobiakwa palatial country home, charged Igbo to be united as a people and collectively advance the cause of the people. Governor Ikpeazu said that time had come for Igbo to become intentional about their strategic disposition in Nigeria. Ikpeazu recalled that Igbo had made immense contribution to national development as they are found in every part of Nigeria, but regretted that the conspiracy around Igbos was very grave. Yeah, it's obvious from what is happening around Peter Obi now is a deliberate attempt by both the Fulanis and some of the unscrupulous Yorubas to make sure that the Igbo man does not become the president in Nigeria. But the question is, you don't want to regard them for anything, but let them go. You don't want to let them go as well. What kind of thing is that? Are you not calling for anarchy? Because that is the truth. Okay, look at the Tinubu now inauguration committee, presidential inauguration committee that he has set up. There's no single Igbo man. Even the members of the APC, the Igbo members of APC are not there. So what are you saying? So it's deliberate, just like Ikpeazu is alleging here. Okay, he made a case for Igbo to leverage on their unity, compromise, and understanding to craft and construct a pathway towards their political liberation. According to a press statement issued by his chief press secretary, Mr. Onyebuchi Ememanka, the time has come for Igbo to be united against their common enemy instead of being divided against themselves. Yeah, it's unfortunate that Igbo, actually, the main Igbo political figures are actually the architect of the failure of Igbo as far as ruling Nigeria is concerned. Because you can't have somebody like Ojis Okalo who is fighting to become the Senate president of APC, is also scattering the Igbo people for him to get what he wants. We can't look like Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State, also tearing the Igbo apart because of his party interest. David Omahi migrated from PDP after becoming a governor under PDP platform, on PDP platform, migrated to APC, and now scattering that corner of Igbo land too because of APC. Tinubu during his campaign went to Wiri to tell them that he will turn Igbo land to Dubai. He will turn them to China. He will turn them to this and that. But right now, it is obvious that he himself doesn't like the Igbos. He has said he will continue from where Buhari stopped. And Buhari never liked the Igbos. The Fulani don't like the Igbos. So, and even for Tinubu to become president with the support of the Fulanis, I'm scared. Not only God knows what and what he has signed with them as a pact, as agreement before getting their support. Okay, so Ikpeazu is saying the truth, but it's quite unfortunate that Igbo people are still not fully organized. Looking at the governor of Anambra State, Chukwuma Soludo, who from the one started attacking Labour Party and attacking Peter Obi in person, even though he's in ABGA. He's not in PDP, he's not in APC, he's in ABGA. And he's staying in ABGA to attack somebody who was a two-term governor before him. So I don't understand why that should be happening in Igbo land. Okay, according to a press, that has been mentioned, Igbo should not spend time fighting themselves, but rather forge a common front for their future in Nigeria, Ikpeazu said. Just like Soludo is fighting Peter Obi for no just cause, even Peter Obi has been following him with maturity, but Soludo, I don't think he's matured in his own approach as well. Okay. The governor further said there was a need of Igbo to reflect on their relationship with other ethnic groups in the country. He advised Igbo to expand conversations around their political survival with a view to strengthening their relationship with other ethnic groups across the country. Ikpeazu, who failed in his bid to go to the Senate after losing to the incumbent Senate, Enyinaya Abaribe, pledged his unflinching support for Nzukọ Ụmụnna. Earlier in his speech, the leader of the delegation, Nze Ozichukwu, said their visit to the governor was to further discuss with him on the way forward for Ndigbo. He said it was time for Ndigbo to come together and speak as one people. The former National Vice Chairman, People Democratic Party, PDP Southeast, explained that Nzukọ Ụmụnna is a political but not partisan organization. Okay, he lauded Ikpeazu for his courage to congratulate the Abia governor-elect Dr. Alex Oti on his victory, as well as for urging other candidates not to distract him with court litigations. Former Minister of Women Affairs Iyom Josephine Anene was also on the delegation. Wow. So this is what is happening here. So what Ikpeazu is bringing out from this meeting with Nzukọ Ụmụnna is admonishing Ndigbo to come together and speak as one. Unfortunately, the selfish and corrupt politicians within the Igbo group are actually not helping matters, especially those ones that are operating on the platform of APC. Only God knows what their interest is. I think it's selfish. Igbos are not yet mature to attain the presidency of Nigeria. They lack finesse and diplomacy. They are too uncultured and provincial. They are shorn of strategic thinkers and planners. Who told you? Slave like you. That is what somebody is telling him. Who told you? It's just because some selfish people within the Igbos are causing the problem they're having. You betrayed Obi movement for Ndigbo to actualize the leadership you are talking about now. You are too selfish. If you have won the Senate, will you ever think this way? You joined Wike and work against your brother Obi, and now you are talking rubbish. Exactly. Exactly, because all they were doing that time with Wike, we just see where they got to. But I know that Ikpeazu was somehow stylishly supporting Obi, but did not want to make it public. Since anything they do, they will say it is Igbo, it is Igbo. That is another part of thing I saw in Ikpeazu, but I know he was in support of Obi, but did not want to be noisy about it. So that is what Ikpeazu is saying. Indigbo should come together because there was a deliberate attempt actually to deny them of leading the affairs of this nation. So thank you for listening. And I just hope that the Igbos will listen and come together and reunite themselves with wisdom and go for a common front.